honestly hope that my phone does not die while I'm recording this, but I'm sitting here thinking about the situation that has happened today, so I'll just divulge. I went to a class today, and my intentions were I'm not going back to work. And so my ideal was to get out of the class, because we usually get out early, run to Nashville, get some supplies that my supplier has, come back to Murfreesboro, eat something, and then head home, right? Well, we got out of the class like right on time, not even right on time, probably like 12:40, and I get out and I look on, at the street, and of course it's lunchtime in Murfreesboro, so it's like LA traffic, So I was like, no, let me just go ahead and go to eat. Now, mind you, there's a backstory to the situation. And I just want to give you today's story. So I was asked if I wanted to join some people for lunch, and I said no, I have some things to do, and I did. At that time, those were my intention, was to drive, what I just told you the plan. Drive to Nashville, come back and eat, but by the time I come back to eat, they're going to be already done and headed back to work, and I'm not going back to work. So, long story short, I got done with the test first, went out, saw that it was too much traffic, decided I'm just going to go ahead and eat, and then call my supplier and see if they could just mail it to me, because I don't have the time to do it, right? So I'm sitting, and I just got there, and then the people that asked me if I wanted to eat walk in. Now, they walk in, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing's wrong. Why? Because I didn't tell y'all. I didn't tell them no, because I didn't want to go eat with them. I told them no because I actually had stuff to do, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, it may look that way though, you know what I'm saying? Because people automatically think from a place of like rejection, or automatically think from a place to have something to say, So I'm like, dang, let me get up and go see if I can go sit with them. Might as well, you know what I'm saying? Because, I think for me though, the proper thing probably would have been like text like one of the people and said, hey, I'm not going to go to Nashville anymore. Where y'all going to go eat so I can meet up with them? But I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Because technically, I was going to read a book, keep pushing anyway. So, anyways, long story short, that was my bad on my part. But, so I went to go get my stuff. I went over there, asked, and they were like, yeah, you pull up a seat, whatever. I went to get my stuff. I'm walking back, and somebody has their menu up, and they're whispering, and they're all laughing. So when I get there, to me, it's like, what's so damn funny? Not that, but why did you have to say it in secret? If it's like supposed to be something funny to everybody, then why was it not stated or repeated enough to do that? So one girl was like, oh, it's just a menu, there's just so many options. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like fakeness, So the butt of this story is this. If you do somebody wrong in the beginning and then you just magically start being nice to them, I mean, if I tell you the first end of the story, y'all would be like, oh, when they asked you the second, this time, it should have been an automatic no, and you should have told them why. But I wasn't saying no for that reason. I was just saying no because I've got things to do, right? So, anyways, a genuine apology is like this, and I'm learning this for myself because we've done this, where we've been mean to somebody, right? Really ugly to them, and we know it. We know we did it. And so instead of going to that person and giving them an apology, we just start being nice to them. And so that person isn't receptive to our new niceness because, they're trying to figure out where you're coming from. Are you coming from a place where you're just trying to make it look like you like me, and then when I walk away, you're going to talk about me? Because then that's not genuine either. So my take on it is, until you acknowledge the wrong that you did to that person, or even inquire why they are being distant from you, then anything you do is just in vain to make yourself feel better. Like, more of a like, well, I tried, but they didn't want to accept it. Well, of course not. Of course not. You didn't apologize about it. You know, I had a couple of instances in life where people had tried to come for me, and I say come for me, where, you know, talk any kind of way to me in front of people, and then apologize to me in private. I don't accept those apologies. You disrespected me in front of people, then you need to probably apologize to me in front of the people that you disrespected me in front of, because now those people think that it would be okay for them to do the same exact thing, you know, and then not take responsibility for it. I don't take secret apologies, and I don't give secret apologies either, you know. So that's my little story for today, and I think that's about it. I've had a really weird day, y'all, and I'm gonna do a little vlog on that about some spiritual stuff that I find to be very, very weird, but I'm waiting to be released to say that and get a complete understanding of why this has been happening to me all day today, which is, I mean, like, it's blowing my mind in a good way, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a blessing, again, and there's a lesson, and sometimes that lesson is a blessing, okay? So, I think there's one person that I can say, and I don't know if she listens to my videos, but I hope that she does. I work with her. Her name is Melissa. Melissa, I am going to apologize to you on this vlog, and I'm going to apologize to you on this vlog because I'm not able to apologize to you in front of the people that I feel that I have disrespected you from, but I do believe that they are people that follow Jay's Butter. And Melissa, you know what Melissa you are, because we work together. I want to apologize to you formally for the way that I inadvertently treated you the time that we were working together. Although I felt justified in my actions, it was wrong, and I genuinely apologize to you for that. Okay, so again, you guys, we have to be willing to see the wrongs that we do to people and accept responsibility for our actions, okay? So I feel like I had planted a not so good seed with that situation, no matter how right I feel I was and whatever. Even not speaking to somebody or passive aggressiveness is just as worse as being aggressive. You know what I'm saying? There is a way to communicate things to people. So again, Melissa, I do genuinely apologize for any way that I have made you feel, or anything that I had said that may have hurt your feelings. And I don't think I had said anything. I think my passive aggressive behavior may have done that to you. And just know that I love you for you, and I think you're great, okay? I mean, I do think there's some things you can work on, love, but I mean, that's just anybody, and that's not for me to decide, that's for you to decide. So I'm going to work on me and worry about me, right? I think that's what it is too. I don't know why at that time used to feel like I could change people, but anyways, you live and you learn, right? And so again, I hope you accept my apology formally. I'll probably tag you in this so that you know that it's for you. I said I was going to take a social media break, but I had to get on here and say that. I just had to, because I can't. I'm just over the unnecessary ness of people. Like, if you felt that whatever you felt, whatever little snickery thing that you had to say that may have been wrong, you could have waited until I got back and said it to me. You know what I'm saying? And I was going to explain it to you then when I sat down, but I wasn't given that opportunity. So thank you guys for your time. Just make sure that you confront the issues, but do it in a way that makes you still approachable to people, okay? And if people don't want to be your friend, that's fine. You don't have to be friends at all. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have to be fake at all. The Bible says in Revelations that all liars are going to go to the lake of fire, which is the second death. It says a lot of other people, but it does mention all liars. And what I don't want anybody to do is lie to themselves and pretend like you like me. You don't have to like me, and I respect your decision not to. Understand that. I'm not offended. I'll never be offended, because I don't want you, one, to go to hell, and two, for it be based on you trying to pretend like you actually like me. It's all good. Again, Melissa, I genuinely apologize. It should have been something that was done a long time ago, but I'm now realizing my error in my ways. Alright, love you guys. Have a really great day. I'll be posting this with a picture, and Melissa, yes, I'm tagging you in this so that you are able to listen. Love you lots. Bye-bye.